Everyone, I'm back today with another flip through video, and today I'm going to be showing you my Project Life 2023 Volume 2, which is from July through December 2023. And let me just make sure I am in frame here. Okay, I'm using the 6x12 album size. This is from Ali Edwards. And I usually do 2 of these a year, volume 1 and 2, and then I use the Design H page protectors, or you can use a Design A but cut it in half. So I always start out my first page with our initials and then the dates for the album and a picture of us. And the first week is week 27, which was the 4th of July week, and we were on a trip to Albuquerque. And hopefully there's not too much glare. I apologize if there is. You can see we had fireworks, and then I created these pockets to hold more photos. And so you can see our little picnic 4th of July. And then helping my mother-in-law make ice cream and fireworks. And then I got hit in the knee by a firework. And it hurt really bad. So I was icing my knee. And then on the back, on the way home, we hit a road closure because there was a fire. And then we went and saw Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny. And then we were off a couple days after we got back. So we had like a little summer break. So we went out to brunch. We were working on our vinyl collection, just organizing it. We were redoing our front room. Actually, we bought a bunch of furniture. I'm sorry, I know there's a lot of glare on it. We redid our furniture in the front room. So we bought this big cabinet and some paintings and new furniture and decor. Not a lot of decor yet, but we have since purchased decor. And then on the back, you can see it was 122 degrees in my car. Week 28, we went to Undertow, which is a tiki bar with some of our friends. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's so much glare. And I just picked up some pins that they had there. And then I created these circle things just to add more photos. And I used the, I used the coasters. I took some of the coasters for the front and then just a picture on the back, and then this one's opposite. And this picture I had fun with because it was colored, and I just only left the drinks in color and then made the rest of the photo black and white, so those stood out a little bit more. And then around the sides I put what our drink orders were, and then this is the menu with stars by the ones that we ordered, and then just another photo of our friends. Here you can see my bruise from when I got hit by a firework. So yeah, it was a nasty bruise. This was the book we were reading for book club that month. I think this is me on my way to book club. Week 29 was the Barbie movie. So I went to Barbie with my friend Kate. This was our ticket, or my ticket. I didn't put anything back here. This is a photo of us at the premiere. And then this is all of the, let me see if I can like open this and bring it up more. Maybe that's helpful. I don't even know. So I was loving all of the Barbie outfits that, oh my gosh, I can't think of her name right now, but that she was doing for, Margot Robbie, that she was doing for this premiere. So I had to like put together a little compilation of that. Also, the story of this summer was the extreme heat. So I'm sure a lot of you felt that as well. So I picked all the like news articles up about that, how it was extreme heat around the world. In Phoenix, we were breaking records, streaks of days that were over 110, over 115. I can't remember how long the streak was, but it was crazy hot here. Living through Earth's hottest month on record. And then in the back, I thought this was crazy. This was heat index feels like reached 152 degrees in the Middle East, nearly the limit for human survival. Crazy. I had to get glasses. So I had LASIK in 2020, but already my vision is requiring me to go back to wearing glasses for driving. So I got glasses for driving. We went to happy hour here. And then this is just kind of a wrap up of the week. Week 30, again, all about the sun. The water temperature off of Florida was 101 degrees. And then I put in our temperatures for the week here, which got up to 116 here, but every day, 118 on Monday. I went to the doctor. I usually go to all of my like annual doctor appointments in the summer. This was us in our room listening to music. We went to see Oppenheimer. Then August I said this is where all the fun stuff happens, because in August we have Halloween and fall stuff coming out. We have like the Tim Holtz does his lives, and we get all of his crafty stuff coming out. We get all of the December daily sneak peeks coming out, and that's really fun. And this year they did Fa La La Fridays, where they did like a live every single Friday, and they gave you different sneak peeks of what was happening with December daily. And then around here, it's finally like, at least you can hope that there's going to be an end in sight to the heat. So that's something that I really look forward to in August. And then I was just playing around with Tim Holtz with his new paints that came out, his new distress stain, spray stains that came out, watching Tim Holtz live. We went and saw Haunted Mansion. And let's see, Kevin went to brunch with his friends. We had to kill our Palo Verde tree out front because it was like, it fell over last year in October, and we had to chop it down, but the stump was still there, and then it started growing out like all different directions from the side of the stump. So we had to end up killing that. And let's see. Week 23, we went to Dunkin' Donuts. That's how Kevin celebrates his dad's passing. He loved Dunkin' Donuts, so we always go there on the anniversary of his passing. And actually, I lied. We go there for his birthday. His birthday is August 7th. So we go there for his dad's birthday. And then we were watching Only Murders in the Building, which is my favorite show right now. And I'm super excited because they're coming out with the next season in August again. So something to look forward to. We had a chips and dips party. And Kevin bought me the tie-dye sweatshirt, which was fun. And then we had book club. So this is all about book club. And we were reading Verity. Oh, this was just another like little bonus story about something interesting that happened, but I don't want to share. Just want to say that I love like being able to tuck little stories in behind these pockets. So you'll see that a lot in here. Instead of like doing flip ups, I usually just tuck things in. More doctor appointments, just annual checkups. We're still working on the front room. So we did some we gel stained our fireplace because it was brown. We gel stained it black. I finally finished my Harry Potter travel albums there. And then we went to Zia Records. So we're growing our vinyl collection. We went there, and this was like the first time we've been there for a long time. Like I went there when I was younger, and we bought 5 records. Yeah, 5 records. So I just listed out what those were. And then what is this one? Oh, Kevin left me a sticky note. So I just stuck that in here. Then in August, again, we're still getting into fall mode. This is when Starbucks came out with their pumpkin spice lattes. So I went and got one of those. And we have a home decor store near us that does awesome like Halloween decorations. And they came out with all their decorations at the end of August. And I bought some monster dolls from them. Hopefully you can see that. And then I just kind of listed all the little bits of things going on, which is all the, you know, Halloween, December daily, document December, pumpkin spice latte, ivy and sage, like just all the fall stuff is happening here. And then we also, since it's really hot out, we do a lot of TV watching in the summer especially. So we were binging Who is Aaron Carter on Netflix. Week 35, I had to go get some neurological tests. So I was going through a lot of testing in September. I think it was like mostly end of August through September, maybe even into October. And so this is just a picture of me after one of the tests. I had to take some medication, and it made me just completely pass out on the couch. And I had to fast, so I couldn't eat anything for breakfast. So Kevin put a little sticky note in there so I'd remember not to eat anything. We had a super blue moon, so this is the moon right above our house. Of course, it doesn't look as good as it does in person, but you get the idea. And then December Daily launched that week as well. Then in September, I was reading Frankenstein. We went to Lush and got all of our Halloween bath bombs. This is that home decor store. We ended up buying this clock right here. And just some selfies of me and Kevin just being silly and doing selfies. Week 37 is our anniversary week. It was our 22nd anniversary. And we kind of sort of celebrated. We just went to P.F. Chang's, and then we had Cheesecake Factory for dessert. We went and got cheesecake, and we gave each other some gifts. Kevin gave me a vinyl of the soundtrack to Nick and Nora's Playlist, which is one of my favorite movies, and my card. And then Kevin went on a ride with his friends. That's what that's about here. Week 38, we ended up going to this Empire Strips Back, which is a parody burlesque show on Star Wars, it was really funny. It was really good, actually. So I just added some pictures of some of the costumes, selfie of us in front of the sign. And then this one was my favorite costume. I thought that one was really cool. We decorated for Halloween here. Decorated early. I guess not too early. It was like the last week in September, or near the last week in September. And then I finished my October daily from 2022. And I added this story in. My mom texted this to me of my dad. He restored this car. It's a 57 Chevy Bel Air. He restored it from, it was like basically just the frame, and he like restored the whole thing, and he entered it into a car show and won first place at the car show. Week 39, we're into October now, and so most of my stuff is in October daily, but I just kind of do the highlights in here. So we had book club again, and we read Black Cake for book club, and then I picked up the latest Thursday Murder Club or something like that book by Richard Osman. I think that's the third one in the series. Here's my vinyl from Nick and Nora's Playlist. The cover, we were listening to that week. We were also listening to Wednesday, watching Ohm at B. I was reading Killing the Witches. We went to In-N-Out Burger, loving October. Still working on October daily. And then just kind of things that were happening. This week I just decided to do all handwriting because I've done all the journaling really in my October daily album. This is a picture of my book club, but I didn't want to show everyone's faces because I don't have their permission, so covering them up. Week 40, we went and saw A Haunting in Venice. We got our COVID and flu vaccines here. We watched The Watcher, which was really good. I heard they're doing a season 2, so I hope they do. That'll be fun. And then I got all of my test results back and everything was absolutely fine. And so we thought we were like really lucky and wanted to celebrate. And so we decided we should play the lottery. We didn't win though. We went and saw all the puppet players. It's an adult puppet show of It. So it's like a parody of the show It. And so we went and saw that. Got a Manny. And then, oh, this is just talking about my tests, that everything was good. Week 41, we went on a road trip to Albuquerque to see the annular solar eclipse. So just some photos of us watching the eclipse. And then we mailed ourselves postcards from there. These were our glasses. And then just a timeline of the eclipse timeline. And then I didn't want to do a travel album for this, but we did a bunch of stuff there. So I just created some inserts. And I had watched Allie Edwards, I can't remember what she called it. It was one of her classes where she was talking about different designs that you could do. And one of them was like circles inside of square pockets. And so I decided to do that as a design element here. So I just picked out some pictures and then I did like a title and some journaling for each one. So this first one is all about the eclipse. So I was able to add in some more photos here. And then we went to the green chili market, or at the chili market, there's red chili there as well. And they roasted chilies and they have these chili ristras there. We also went to the balloon fiesta, but the day that we went, it was too windy. And so they didn't end up launching the balloons, which was unfortunate. We had to get up at like 2:30. We got up at 2:30 a.m. to catch the bus over to the balloon fiesta because I think it starts at 6 a.m. And it was freezing cold. So we ended up just leaving. I think we ended up leaving around 6 a.m. And then we also did a tea party for Kevin's mom. Her sister threw her a tea party for her 80th birthday. That's in December, but she wasn't going to be able to be there, so she wanted to celebrate. So she did like this whole tea party thing. So this is us there at the tea party. That's me and my mother-in-law and Kevin, and then some of our other relatives there, and just some photos of us at the tea party. I think it was like a spooky tea party. And then I got a pumpkin spice latte. It was pumpkin spice latte season. Other things that we did, we went and looked at Halloween lights. So now there's a lot of houses that have Halloween lights up, just like you normally would go look at Christmas lights. We can now actually go and look at Halloween lights. So we've done that. I got my pumpkin spice latte. We were listening to Wednesday on vinyl. And then I'm talking about all the things that we did in Albuquerque here. And this is our actual tea menu here, so I can pull that out. And yeah, Spooks in Flight tea party. And just read through that if I want to. Week 42 is still October, doing all the October daily things. So we went to the pumpkin patch. We did a haunted car wash. That's what this is right here, which was, I wasn't planning this. It was just something that Kevin found. And he's like, oh, we should go to this haunted car wash. And it was so fun. And so they would like come and knock on your car window and they try to open the door. And Kevin actually like unlocked the door when they were trying to get in, and they actually got in. So they were able to open up the door. They would just pop up and like scare you. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, this is a pumpkin patch. And then we also just decorated our front porch here. So we just put out some pumpkins. Oh, and this is a little story I added up into the title card about our favorite band, Metric. They came out with a new album. So we bought like their limited edition one. And got that day. Week 43, this is right before Halloween. So still again doing all the Halloween things. We went to the state fair with our friends that we hadn't gone with them for like 10 years or something. I mean, it's been a really long time. We used to go with them all the time, like every single year, but we haven't gone for quite a while. What else is going on? We did like a craft night where we made bracelets because we were going to the Taylor Swift era show. So we wanted to give bracelets away. And I made monster cupcakes here. I think I added some things back here. Oh, here's our ticket to the Eras show. And then this is, oh yeah, Matthew Perry passed away. So this was just, I wanted to document that in here. I thought that was really sad. And then we went to the Eras show and I got the special cup and popcorn bowl. Week 31 was Halloween week, and Kevin's birthday is right after Halloween, so we ended up going to Sedona. We rented a Bronco for his birthday, and we took a day trip up to Sedona. We had the top down, and we're looking for leaves and stuff. This is Halloween. We dressed up as a Hogwarts student. I was a Ravenclaw, and then Kevin went as a Death Eater, and he got so many comments on his costume. Everyone loved his costume. And then I finally got to see fall leaves, so I was very happy. We celebrated Kevin's birthday. I sent him these little cupcakes, the bundt cakes. If you've never had those, you should give them a try. They're very good. Week 45, we went out to like happy hour tacos, I think, in Scottsdale, and we went to this Canal Convergence, which is where they have these light installations on the water there. I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully it's not too bad with glare. This is a before and after of something that I did, and I don't want to share on here, but I just added some before and after pictures and some journaling about it. And then it was Veterans Day, so I had to get a picture of the flag with Kevin's Harley by the flag. And Kevin and Dom went out on a ride. Week 46 is right before Thanksgiving, but we were decorating for Christmas because we wanted to have Christmas up when we got back from Thanksgiving. So that's what we were doing here, and just showing the room decorated. We collect an ornament from all of our different vacations, and then we decorate our tree with all of the ornaments, and I write the year on it. So as we're like pulling out the ornament, we have the year and like where we went on vacation. So it's pretty fun to go back and look through all of those. Hold on, I need a drink. Okay, Kevin was working on adding some supports to our shelves where we store all of our decorations because it's getting heavy. So that's what he was working on there. And we were watching The Crown season 6 and Thanksgiving movies. This is text between me and my siblings. So we were talking about this album. So when we were little, we used to decorate our tree and listen to this album. And so I have it, and I was just texting them about that, and we were all reminiscing about decorating the tree when we were little. Week 47, we went to Las Vegas for Thanksgiving, and we rented a house there, a VRBO, and it had a pool, so, and a hot tub. So we spent a lot of time in the pool and the hot tub. Mostly Kevin did. On Thanksgiving, we did selfies. What are these called? The little filters. I don't remember what they're called at the moment. I thought this one was super hilarious. This is my dad with his mustache. So it's this turkey head with a mustache. I was laughing at that forever. My sister made us all these little place cards. So we put those on the table, and then more of those selfies of all of us. I just think they're so funny. We didn't want to cook. Me and Mom did not want to cook. So that's why we decided we're going to Vegas and we're just going to order Thanksgiving, so we don't have to cook anything. We don't have to clean up, you know, all this stuff. So it was basically a heat and serve. We just went to Cracker Barrel and picked it up and then just cooked it in the oven, and they give you like all the instructions. So that was really, really nice. So it was like a turkey breast, I guess, is what we had. So that was Mom cooking it. This was our Thanksgiving tablescape, which basically we had paper plates and napkins, which is fine with me. And then there's our little place cards. And then I had to include this because my mom always makes lists before we go on a trip, or before she goes on a trip. She'll usually like call me and say, hey, what's the menu? What's our plan for every day? And then she writes it out and everything she has to bring with her. And so she's like, has doodled on it and everything. So I wanted to keep that because that's something that she always does. And I want to remember that. And I have her handwriting. So I just created a little pocket in here to stick it in, and then just journaled about that right there. And this is Thanksgiving at the table. We also went to the Sphere, which is new in Vegas. It's recent in Vegas, and it just opened. So we went and saw postcards from the edge there. I would have preferred to see U2, but you know. And we also went through a drive-through light show. So this is me at the drive-through light show with my hot chocolate and my little glasses that like make all the lights into shapes. And we went to see the Neon Museum, which has all the old signs from all the different hotels that aren't there anymore, and they're all lit up. It's really cool. If you ever get a chance to go there, I would recommend it. Week 48 is December. Now we're getting into December, so getting home from Thanksgiving, and I was doing October Daily, or starting October Daily here, and working a lot. Work. We looked at Christmas lights. We did a date night to the coffee shop, and so I added like a little tag booklet here. It has all the different photos from our date at the coffee shop. And that just tucks back in here. And just having quiet time in front of the tree with the fire and the tree lit up. Week 49, I was reading Broadway Butterfly for book club. And then we always go on a special book club in December. We go to a really nice restaurant. We sit out on the patio, and they have like fire pits going and stuff. It's really nice. And we went to see the ballet. We went and saw the Nutcracker. Oh, we also did an ornament gift exchange for book club, and we were rec sitting, which is our friend's dog. We were watching their dog for them. Week 50, we were in Christmas mode, so we put up Christmas lights. We ended up buying the permanent lights this year. So we decided to do red and green, and then you can see our tree. I hope you can see it. Our tree in the window here. My throat is really dry. Excuse me. You can see our tree in the window here. We were watching The Crown. We finished The Crown season 6. I loved it. I thought it was so good. I made cookies. We had cookies and eggnog, and we watched our favorite Christmas movies. Our friends sent us so they were making the gingerbread houses, and Kevin was making fun of them. And so they're like, oh, let's see you do better. And then they ended up sending us, they delivered to our door. I think they did like DoorDash or something, and had the gingerbread houses delivered to us. And Kevin ended up making the Inferno room from Beetlejuice. That was fun. Week 51 was right before Christmas. It included Christmas Eve. And you can see it's finally fall where I live at my house. You can see all the pretty orange leaves here. So I was really happy about that. just documenting the songs that I have on repeat this season. So I have like the album covers, or just pictures, I think, from the artist, not the album covers. And then here's us on Christmas Eve, just sitting in front of the tree by the fire and having some eggnog. And then week 52, we had Christmas. I really hope you can see this. I'm sorry if it's too glary. But this is our front room, and it's a total disaster, of course, after we opened all the presents. And then it was my mother-in-law's 80th birthday, so we threw her a 80th birthday party in Albuquerque. So we went out to Albuquerque, and we had balloons and cake, and we had lunch for her. I think it was around lunchtime, so we had lunch for her. And then as her gift, we decided to give her a family photo package, and so we went and had family photos done, which we don't do that very often on that side of the family, so that was nice. And then we ended up spending New Year's with her as well. And Kevin and Mom Lane tried caviar for the first time. I think Kevin liked it after a couple bites, and Kevin's mom did not like it. I was too chicken to try it. And then at the end, I usually do a wrap up of the year. So I did that here as well. And that is it. So for 2024, I have a video on this on my channel, which I'll link. But I'm going to actually move into a 9 by 12 size. So I'm not quite done with, we're still in June, but I'm not caught up to get it done anytime soon. So I'll be back anyway as soon as I get that one done, and we'll share that with you as well. Thanks for watching.